Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to look at solving multi-step equations. All right, but we're going to save the distributing for tomorrow. So today it's kind of the simple multi-step equations, we'll call it. Again, today's objective to solve simple multi-step equations. All right, equation kind of like this over here. We got a negative 3x on this side and an 8x on this side. You got to put them together. And the negative 32 and the negative 10, you got to put them together too. Today's essential question, guys, how do we know which terms to combine? How do we know? Should we just put them all together? All right, guys, just to review. The solution of an equation. It's the value or values of the variable that make that equation true. And that's why when we solve it, we isolate a variable on one side of the equal sign and get everything else to the other side. Again, we use the properties of equality to solve an equation by isolating the variable on one side of the equal sign, okay? Use properties of equality and inverse operations. Now, we've looked at one-step and two-step equations. Now, we can solve equations that require more than two steps. They're called multi-step equations, all right? That's what most equations are. So let's take a look at them. Again, when you solve multi-step equations, you often need to combine what's called like terms. And I know you probably have seen like terms before. They're one of today's vocabulary words. Like terms are terms that have exactly the same variable configuration. So up here, like x and x, we can put these together, 3x and 4x. But you can't put 3x plus 4y. You cannot put them together. See, these you put together, you got 7x. Right, all of these, the 2y squared you put together. But a w squared and a v squared, you can't put them together, okay? I want to call your attention to these bottom two right here that I added. Guys, if it says 3xy plus 2xy, you can put them together. That's 5xy. All right, down here, if you have 5a to the third b squared, you can combine that if it says a to the third b squared. Exactly. Subtracting 1, you'd get 4 of them left. There'd be 4a to the third b squared left. You can combine those together. They have exactly the same variable configuration. But if you look to the other side here, these are unlike terms. This one is xyz. Well, this does not say xyz. This says 8xy squared. Okay? You cannot put them together. Or this one here, a to the fifth, b to the third, you cannot put them together. You cannot put them together just because the a and the b are the same, okay? They have to have exactly the same variable configuration, the same exponents and everything, all right? All right, sorry, I'm back. Someone walked in the room. Again, we were talking about like terms. All right, for now, we'll only be working with linear terms and constant terms. And constant terms are just numbers. Linear terms are just with a variable like x or just a variable like a or y, z, w. All right? Again, it's not squared. X squared is a quadratic. We're going to work with linear for now. Guys, if the like terms are on the same side of the equal sign, just add or subtract them together, which means you're adding or subtracting the coefficients together. So here the x's are on the same side, 5x minus 2x is 3x. All right, here's just 5 plus 11 is 16. Just put them together. The coefficients, the constant terms, just put them together. Now, if the like terms are on opposite sides of the equal sign, and they often are, use the properties of equality to combine them together on one side of the equal sign. So this 2x is on this side and 5x is on this other side of the equal sign. You can put them together. So just subtract 2x from both sides. So this side, the 2x, disappears. It becomes 0. And this is 5x minus 2x is 3x. That's 3x's on this side now. And here, the 9 and the 3, you put them together. Negative 9 and 3, put them together. So again, you use the inverse operation. This says minus 9 or negative 9. We want to get rid of it. So just add 9 to both sides. If we had done it the other way, and then I ended up with like negative 3x on this side and negative 12 on this side, it would still work. That's just a summary here. And if like terms are on the same side of the equal sign, add them together. Which means add the coefficients together. And I guess I should say add or subtract. All right? Add or subtract them together. You guys, subtracting is just adding a negative number. So it's really all addition. Again, if the like terms are on opposite sides of the equal sign, use the properties of equality, guys, and inverse operations to combine them together. Okay? All right, guys, you can look at the homework check after this if you want. We will look at it in class too. All right? There's 4 vocabulary words or phrases today, and they'll be part of the assessments for tomorrow. All right, thanks.